Yanie generally has good content, but this video really bugged me. Nadi's whole video is given jealousy or a money grab. She talked about the video without even viewing the entire video. This reminds me of what people do IRL when they make comments, nasty comments at that, before truly understanding all the issues. Is that sisterhood? Sisterhood? H to the NL. It's not at all. I saw in one of Yarden's videos where she said feminism is fake. I think she doesn't have her true feminism hat on yet. It's giving mean girl, actually. That's right, I said that. It reminds me of how, I'm sure you guys watching have experienced this at work when people start false rumors about you and you walk past the water cooler and hear the BS. I hate this kind of stuff.
Because I was not about to sit here and watch 4.5 hours of Cam talking about himself and his relationship. He brought on this woman by the name of Dr. Sarah, who I looked into her. She is a public speaker. She's a podcaster. It's not really given the same level as Dr. Cheyenne Bryant. I'm just here to say that. I'm not really impressed by Dr. Sarah simply because I just have to be real. Like, the energy that I got from the clips that I saw, and I can only go off of the clips that I saw. So this is my opinion, and I'm going to get into the clips that I am reacting to so you can see where my opinion is coming from. But the conversation in itself, when they were talking about relationships, this man is clearly in a relationship and he's speaking as if he's a single man. And I felt like it was inappropriate of Dr. Sarah to hold space for the conversation to be narrated, because it was narrated in a way to where he was giving her, like, which is the oldest trick in the book, ladies. This is why I don't have male friends. He was giving her this big bro slash male friend advice. And if you've ever had a male friend or if you ever had a big bro, they're giving you the advice to butter you up like a biscuit or a slice of toast to see into almost somewhat to groom you in a way, so that when they're ready to pursue you potentially for like a relationship, you're ready mentally. Basically, that's what I got. And it's kind of weird because if you look at the thumbnail, you see Dr. Sarah and then you see Jasmine and then you see Dr. Cheyenne Bryant, and they share a similar phenotype. That's all I'm gonna say. They share that. And so I was kind of disappointed. No, I was definitely highly disappointed in Dr. Sarah because I felt like she was being disrespectful. Like, am I the only one that felt like she was being disrespectful? I felt like she was being disrespectful because one thing that Dr. Cheyenne Bryant did a great job about was she was able to redirect the conversation to separate herself, even at times where Cam tried to make it seem like, well, if we were together or if we were today or if we were to do this, like always trying to narrate the conversation from a standpoint of if we were together. And I felt like that was very disrespectful. Or if we were to date, or if we had a fling, or if we had a sex-based relationship. And like I said, it's the oldest trick in the book that I've seen with male friends, or oh, that's my big bro. It's just the oldest trick in the book. And it was sad to see Dr. Sarah fall for it. Like, honestly, but I'm assuming that this is what Cam wanted. Like, this is what he wanted. He was looking for a woman that he found or deemed to be attractive, sexually attractive, and he wanted to bring her on the platform and have this conversation, have this banter, like, I'm big bro, you little sis, or that's my male friend, that's my female friend, and we're just here to have a conversation about relationships and things like that. That's what it came across as. And to me, that came across very disrespectful. Like, Dr. Sarah, if you're going to be a girl's girl, you wouldn't even allow the conversation to be narrated in that way. You would redirect the conversation, set a firm boundary in the middle of the conversation so that it was just like basically they were sitting up here talking about themselves, and at every turn Dr. Sarah did not separate herself from Cam. And I wouldn't even be surprised if he was flirting with her off camera. It just seemed highly inappropriate to me. That's all I'm gonna say. So let me go ahead and pull up what I'm talking about so you can see what I'm talking about, because this is why I don't like male friends. This is why I don't entertain, quote unquote, the male friend. This is why I don't entertain the big bro title. Like, none of that shit is going on with me personally, because men love to take that approach, but really it's just to prepare you for when they actually want to pursue you or act out their hidden motives, but they're preparing you for that. And I felt like that was the narration on the podcast. Let me pull it up. And it was it's called How to Vet People to Date as a High Value Man. It was right here.
Vetting the man with 60 million, 6 million, 600,000, fine. Understand that his triggers or his baggage is also something that needs to go into consideration.
For sure.
Because the delusion in a relationship that you think that you're about to change a man who was once a hoe, who was once a womanizer, who was once a person who had these things at his disposal, by merely being with you, that does not change.
No, it doesn't change. But this is what I'm saying. Get it out of your, be my friend. Sleep with whoever you want to sleep with, because you're not going to be sleeping with me. Now, that's not to say, okay, maybe we could kiss, we could cuddle.
She said, be my friend. She never separated herself with her responses, which I felt like was highly just unprofessional, number one. And number two, it is also disrespectful to Jasmine, who is in a relationship with this man that just had a baby by this man. And it just really rubbed me the wrong way, y'all. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying, because I'm a girl's girl. I don't play that. You know what I mean? And I have to change the girl's girl title, because like I said, it's becoming very toxic. And y'all know, with the movements online, they become like, advertly toxic. And I'm not trying to push that. I'm saying I have respect for women. And there are lines that men cannot cross with me, married men in relationships. Like, I don't play that. So I'm not going to even entertain the conversation when I know you're in a relationship, you started a family, and all I'm thinking about is the other woman. I'm not thinking about you. I'm not even thinking about myself. I'm thinking about the other woman, because if I were in her shoes, I would feel disrespected if I were to overhear this man having a conversation like this with a woman while he's supposed to be in a relationship with me. That's just me. Like, I don't play that, y'all. I don't even allow myself to be put in a position to where this type of behavior can even happen. Like, I don't. And I felt like Dr. Sarah could have done a better job, and it was just disrespectful. It was very, very disrespectful. But Jasmine is not going to see it that way. She's not going to see it that way, but I saw it that way. And I think some other women saw it that way as well.
We can sleep over.
Okay, stop.
I'm talking about when we're dating, when we're way more serious. Listen, Cam, let me tell you. And then you can big bro me. Is that okay? Okay. So if we get into a space where I choose you and you choose me, while you are sleeping with other women, I'm not sleeping with you. That's all there really is to it.
Okay, but understand this.
Yes.
We grown as fuck.
That doesn't matter.
Hold on. If you come to my house, or we're in a position of intimacy, and you've already laid the foundation
of I'm abstinent.
That's cool.
Yes.
I'm not about to play with myself. I'm not going to cuddle with you.
Okay.
I'm not about to kiss you.
Okay.
And even court you.
All I'm hearing is, if they were in a relationship, or if they were act out this conversation, this is what it would be. And ladies, the reason why I'm pointing this out is because this is why I'm against male friends. This is why. There's nothing wrong with male acquaintances, because, male acquaintances, they pay. Male acquaintances have resources. Male acquaintances can create alliance, because if some real shit was to pop off, I'm not going to be on the front line. I'm going to be behind some men. All right. I am not for that. And you can even have male associates, but male friends, absolutely not. And it's because a lot of them don't have self-control. It's not you. It's them. They don't have self-control. And that's what Kim is basically saying. Like, I'm not about to be friends with you. If I find you to be attractive, I'm not about to be friends with you. Like, that is not about to happen. That's not about to go there. So this is why I wanted to react to it, because I felt like it highlighted the male friend. And also, I want you.
Okay, so how is he speaking as if he's a single man when he mentioned his lady many times in the video? Okay, that's one thing. Then he gave her big bro advice at her request. What Yardie is talking about is when a man offers big bro advice and he's a friend. Sometimes it is game. I don't see that in this video. Dr. Sarah was not being disrespectful at all. Dr. Sarah was talking about how she would react in her relationships. And other point, the manipulative men will pretend they just want friendship and wait it out. Not all men are doing that. Must not be too old the general. It gets us in trouble. It really does. All right, peace out, guys. Let me know in the comments what you think. I don't mind anything, just be honest, whatever you want to say. Don't be disrespectful. I didn't disrespect her. Don't disrespect me. Thank you. See you on the next video.